I'm going to show you the 5 combos I have in my Heliod deck. Take a moment and read them. So you need to have spells cost 1 less, Sensei's Top, and Mystic Forge, or I also have the Reality Chip. So you can play from the top of your library, and everything costs 1 less. So you're just going to grab the top card of your library, put Sensei's on top, and then play it for free and grab the top of your library again until you've drawn your library. And somewhere along the way, I'm sure you can find a way to cast one of these. For this one, we're going to need spells to cost 6 less, capsize. I'll put a photo on screen. And Coveted Jewel. So you're going to play Coveted Jewel for free. Draw 3 cards. Get 3 mana. Then you're going to play Capsize, putting it back into your hand. But Capsize only costs 2, so you'll be left with 1. And you'll play Coveted Jewel again until you end up drawing your deck and having infinite mana. Not quite infinite until you find Gilded Lotus, where you don't draw and you just get mana. This one's the trickiest to pull off. Training Grounds makes Fairy Mastermind's ability only cost 2, which makes 3 people draw a card. Which means if nobody pays, you're going to make 3 mana every time you pay 2. For this one, you're going to need to have spells cost 6 less. You're just going to play Approach, then a Time Twister effect or Windfall, and then play Approach again, and you're going to win the game. I also have Wedding Ring and Consecrated Sphinx in here. So Wedding Ring says that whenever an opponent draws a card, I draw a card, and whenever I draw a card, an opponent draws a card. And, well, you can see where this goes. An opponent draws a card, I'll draw 2. Then since I draw 2, they're going to draw 2. Then I'm going to draw 4. Since I drawed 4, they're going to draw 4. Then I'm going to draw 8. Since I drawed 8, they're going to draw 8. And it goes back and forth until I want to stop. So I just had an amazing idea. This deck is going to be called Rock and Roll, because I'm going to try and rock and wheel repeatedly. I'm going to try and do some of these hands and see how they work. You can check out now. Please leave a like and subscribe, because I will be starting to upload more often. Okay, here's hand number 2. The first one had too much mana in it. There's 7. There's 3 mana. We can do this. We can do this. I'm going to Mana Confluence, draw a card. Pass to me. Wow. Okay. 3 mana. Boom. We'll just play that and say it's a tap land. Next turn, just gonna play the commander and then go to next turn, untap. This is groovy right here. Play land. I have, well, the idea is you just tap and pass immediately. Flip it into this guy. Now I have, when it passes, he'll draw a card. Everything costs 1 less. Now I'd immediately pay 2, Windfall. And before that happens, actually, I'm going to pay 1 and Diplomatic Immunity. It has Shroud and gives Shroud. Then we discard and draw, let's say 7. So this goes up to 22. Let's just go up to 20. And we go and draw 7 new ones. 4, 5, 6, 7. Now hope we find some rocks, and then we roll, dog. Exactly, just like that. Rock. Boom, boom. Rock. I'm going to keep that in my hand. Yeah, that's a lot of mana. But we can't roll anymore, sadly. We can just chill. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh my god. Now look at that. Nice top deck. Can we roll? No. I'm going to have to put more wheels in here.